Hi, Mark from WhistleSystem. I'm here with Christopher from Ziik, our intranet partner, to host this short training on why it's a good idea to set up your whistleblower system in the internet. We have three things on the agenda. One is why it's one of the easiest and most popular ways to set up your whistleblower system. Two, a practical example of what it looks like when your whistleblower system is already set up in the intranet. And last thing on the agenda is 4 different ways to set up your whistleblower system in a modern intranet. We are using Ziik as an example, but in generalizable terms so that you will be able to use this in whatever modern intranet that you're working in. So, first on the agenda, why is it one of the easiest and most popular ways to set up your whistleblower system? The first reason is internal access. The directive states that you must have an internal whistleblower system and you can have an external whistleblower system. For the external, you might want to set it up on your website, but many companies are choosing the internal only whistleblower system. And what better way to secure internal access than your intranet? Second reason is availability. The intranet is where you as an employee would go to find guidelines or documents or policies. So it's a very natural way for the employee to go and search for a whistleblower policy or a whistleblower system as well. And the third reason is ease of setup. Most modern intranets have functions where you can add pages or documents. So that makes it a very easy way to upload the system or the policy that you can do yourself without the need of IT support or technicians. So those are the three reasons. Next on the agenda is what it actually looks like when it's already set up. And if I share my screen here, we have already made an example here. We are using Ziik in the example as well, but you might be able to use some of the same concepts. I will jump straight down to manuals here. That might be called policies or something else in what you're working in. And if I click here, I see right off the bat whistleblower policy. And if I go into the whistleblower policy, I'll see the chapters here. These chapters are directly from the whistleblower policy that is included in WhistleSystem. And I'll jump straight down to how to report. And this actually illustrates why it's one of the most popular ways as well. Me as an employee, I go to find where I would find policies or something like this, go to manuals, I see how to report straight away. And then when I click the link, I'll be directed to the secure and encrypted system. So it's a very easy way for me as an employee to access the system. And that's actually what it looks like when it's already set up. Then last on the agenda is 4 ways to actually do it and make the setup. And for that, thankfully, we have Christopher to help us out.
Thanks. Yeah, my name is Christopher. As Mark has said a couple of times, I'm here from Ziik, and we call ourselves a super user-friendly social intranet, if you want to put it in that terms. And we have customers ranging from 10 employees to 1,000 employees or thousands of employees. And we host customers such as McDonald's and 7-Eleven. Myself, I've worked within the internet workspace for about 5 years, so hopefully you're going to be able to trust my expertise on it. And I'm joining here with our system, of course, but I want to take it as in general terms as possible, as Mark said as well before, so that you can apply it to your own intranet. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the 4 ways we can do it within the Ziik platform. And I will also start off with the manuals as Mark showed you, but I will do it in just the way you set it up. So let's go ahead and have a look in here. Cool. So from our end of it, so the Ziik end of it, we're going to navigate straight into the manuals. From here, we're going to go up to create a new manual. And these manuals might be something different in your intranet, something with live documents or wherever you can store information, upload it to directly straight into the intranet, or you can edit it at the same time. We're going to call it WhistleSystem. And to find our introduction, we're going to head into the WhistleSystem structure, and we're going to find our documents and the whistleblower policy. And then we're just going to steal it straight away from here and copy it into the description. And then we're going to just make sure that we publish it and we keep it with a structure. So when we share something within the internet space, normally you always share it with different roles within the company or different organizational departments, or if it'll be physical units, then that's exactly what we're going to go ahead and do in here. Then we just save it. And once we've saved it, we go into the new manual, we click a new chapter, and then we just write, for example, one dot, and then we're going to find our headlines again within the system. So we go back in, we copy it in, we save it, and then we add a paragraph for our handbook. And again, we're going to go back into the system, we're going to steal it, come back in here, and as you can see, we just need a little bit of spacing to make sure it looks neat and nice. And once you're done here, you can save it. So this is the way you would structure it within Zeek, and by doing so, everything also becomes searchable. So once you want to find it in your intranet, you can also go and find the chapter you're going to look for straight away and go into the whistleblower system. So it becomes a very easy way for your employees to find the reporting, and that way they can make a report very easily. All right, we have 3 more steps to do it. The first one can be, for example, using a drive or a document folder or something similar. Within Zeek, it looks like this. Within the document, we're going to have the different folders. We're going to create a new folder, which we're going to call WhistleSystem. And from here, we're going to select Units. And of course, we're just going to do the same way that we did before, just share it with the organization. Once we've done that, we have a new folder, and it's shared with the entire organization for at the moment. And of course, it might be different depending on how you want to share it in your intranet. And then to upload the files, all we have to do is click on to add files or drag and drop them here. Then we're just going to locate them in your computer. As you can't see right now what I'm doing, but I'm locating the 2 policies. So I'm uploading the whistleblower policy and the user manual straight into the platform. And once they're done, you can just click, for example, the about, and then you're going to find it straight away within either your internet browser or via your app, depending on how you use your intranet. Cool. So the third step, FAQ. A lot of intranets today have an FAQ to collect the most important information. And what's not more important than a whistleblower system, right? Where can employees find it? Well, if you have it in FAQ, it's going to be easy for them to just go in and pinpoint the question and the answer that they need to have answered. So in order to make this a little bit more effective, I've already written down the question. So I'm just going to copy it in here from a different document. And of course, I'm going to do the same with the answer. So once we have that up in here, you can also decide, to add attachments, so meaning that you can add, for example, the whistleblower policy straight away into the question, so it's all located in the same direction, or you can guide it to a different part of your intranet depending on how you set it up. And again, we're just going to share it with the organization. And once we're done with that, well, we now have the new question, and this also becomes searchable. The last way we can do it is using quick links. And quick links can be, for example, called shortcuts or something else in your system, where you put all the other systems together, right? So you might use multiple softwares. You just add the links in here. So the way we're going to do it this way is going to set up the quick link. We'll call it WhistleSystem again. There we go. And then we're going to find our little link. So we're going to go back into WhistleSystem. This time we're going to go to the implementation. And we're just going to copy this link in here, and we're just going to put it back into the quick link. We share it again, and then we're just going to keep it for all devices. And once we've saved it, well, the employee will find it in their intranet as a shortcut or a quick link in this case. They click it and they go straight into the reporting. So that's the way you can do it in many different ways to make sure that it's easy for everyone to find. If you have any more questions about your own intranet, or if you want some tips, you can always reach out to me or Mark for that matters. And if you're already a WhistleSystem customer, we also have a great discount, of course, because of our partnership. Otherwise, that's exactly what I wanted to show you guys. So I hope you find some good tips on how you can do it on your own.
So that's it for Christopher and me. Thanks for watching. And remember, if you have need support with setting up or have questions, you can always write to support@whistlesystem.com. Bye for
Perfect.
now.
Take care. Bye.